everyone, how are we all doing? I'm not sure if it's morning when you're watching this, but it certainly is today. It's pretty early. It's 8:30 in the morning and I just sat down to do my makeup and I thought, you know what, pause. Let me just record it because I never do a proper get ready with me and so many of you ask me for like a full routine in terms of like my hair, my makeup, and how I get to like my final kind of signature look, I guess. So I'm just gonna do it on camera with you guys. I'm so tired though. I slept really poorly and I don't even know why. Pretty sure the cat jumped on my head like 3 times and then I just couldn't get back to sleep properly. So it is what it is. I've also changed quite a few things in my routine, so I'll kind of be talking a bit about that and also do like a chatty moment with you guys because I never get the opportunity to sit on camera and just do a chatty moment with you. At the moment, I can't remember the last time I did that, which is really sad because I used to love doing that all the time. I think it's that now that I'm doing sort of Pinterest, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube has kind of taken a back seat. Oh, I'm sorry, my girlies, it has. It's taken a back seat. So I'm just gonna try and put a little bit more love into YouTube because I miss doing videos. I miss being regular with videos. I'm a typical Capricorn. I am a bit of a perfectionist. If I film a video and I don't like it, it doesn't go up. So it's just one of those where I just need to let go and just enjoy creating content again. I am wearing a crop top underneath this, what's it called? A robe in case it comes undone. Just so you know, I'm not just naked. Also a reminder to you to not forget your sunscreen. Girlies, it's now sun weather. I know it doesn't look like it most of the time, but gotta think of those UV rays. So I've been putting on sunscreen every day. This one's from CeraVe. It's relatively new. It's the AM cream, the facial moisturizing lotion with SPF 25. I've stolen this from Alex. I usually use the tinted one from Ultra Sun, but I ran out and I just haven't had time to repurchase because everywhere I look, the one I like is out of stock or it's at full price. And I know that I could just buy it at full price, but I never do. I'm usually able to find it in like TK Maxx or HomeSense, you know, like one of those places, or online at a discount, but it currently isn't. So I'm gonna wait for a code to drop on a website and then buy it because you've got to be savvy about those things. It's like 30 quid. The usual one I use is the Ultra Sun and it's tinted and it just is the most gorgeous tint on the face. It's stunning. I am using some products that are sort of similar to that, but it doesn't hit the same. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't hit the same. Like, you know when you have that one product that just does the job? Yeah, you can't really replace it with anything else. This is the same. This is the Iconic London Prep Set Glow. No other prepping spray does it like this one. It's like perfect if you want a glow, and it's also really good for oily skin. I've not found that it makes me any oilier, which I love. These are my new 2 go-tos. This is the Vita Liberata Beauty Blur and this is a Hollywood Flawless Filter. I put on this and then I put on this and then I start working on concealer, then contour, then foundation, all in that order. And I'm gonna do it in front of you guys. So we were actually in Wales for Easter. Let's talk about it. How was everyone's Easter? Did we all have a good time? I had a really nice Easter. We just took it slow. If you do follow me on Instagram, I'll put it somewhere here. I was barely on that. I was barely online and I loved it so much. You know what, I really do. Even though this is my job and being on here and creating content for you guys is my favourite thing. Sorry if you can hear whistling. I feel like one of the air vents is a bit dodgy at the moment in the apartment building. I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, even though I love content creating and just being on socials and being there to create content for you guys is my job. It's my favourite thing and it's my job. I'm very lucky that I get to do it. Sometimes I do need a break from social media and I think everyone does. Me and Alex have these weekends where I agree to have like a no phone day and it's actually so much fun. So sometimes we do it where, you know, I'm just not on socials. He's not on socials anyway. He doesn't really like social media, which is so funny because we're together. But yeah, so we just won't go on socials, essentially, and it's actually really refreshing. It's also really nice to live in the moment and even not take pictures. Like, so on some days I just won't even take pictures because it's just so nice to live in the moment and not have to worry about, oh, I have to get a picture of this, or I'm not going to do a photo dump for that. It's just living in the moment, which is really difficult when you're in this job and it is part of your everyday. So yeah, we had a really nice Easter. We went to a farm, which was really cute, and I got to see baby goats and baby lambs and bunnies and stuff like that, which I love. If you guys don't know already, I'm a big animal person. Love animals. I've always said to Alex, I would like, apart from the fact I'm a total city girl, I don't really like mud. I don't like mud, I don't like dirt. I'm one of those people. I just am. I try not to be high maintenance like that, but I just can't help it. I think it's because I was born and raised in a concrete jungle and mud freaks me out. It just freaks me out. If it wasn't for that, I would want like a farm. But not as in like a rearing farm or anything, but just like, just a farm for me. Just an enjoyment farm. And just looking after animals. I would love it. I'd love like some goats and an alpaca. And maybe some chickens. Yeah, we got to see baby goats, which was my favourite part because goats are most definitely my second favourite animal. Which, like, weirds people out there like goats, really. Goats. I'm a Capricorn, okay? I love goats. Yeah, it was really nice because we got to bring Moon out with us as well because it was to Alex's parents. A few weeks before that, we went to the Cotswolds. I don't even think I've told you about the Cotswolds because it's been that long since I've been on here and done a chatty video with you guys. We went to the Cotswolds as well, which we couldn't bring Moon. He stayed with my mum while we went out to the Cotswolds. We had a wood-burning hot tub and it was just great. It was just such a lovely little break. So for over the last month, we have had 2 kind of mini breaks. One with Alex's parents and then one just us, which was a really nice little getaway. I think we both needed it. So it was, yeah, it was really nice to just get away from kind of just day-to-day life. It's been a bit stressful, hasn't it? It's all been a little bit stressful. So we've had a really nice break. I think we both needed it. Oh my gosh, my concealer has like leaked everywhere. Oh no, it's the Charlotte Tilbury as well. So expensive. I can see it all like pooled in the bottom of the cap. Excellent, 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 excellent. I'm gonna see if I can get it out with some like cotton buds or something because it's such a waste otherwise. Because this stuff is quite expensive. People always ask me if I'd recommend this. It is a really, really good contour. It's very easy to use, but it leaks so quickly. You use a lot of it so quickly. It's not the best, but this is where I put my contour placement, by the way, because everyone always asks how I contour, and I've done so many videos of it on Instagram and TikTok, and yet still everybody asks how I do it, and it is pretty much the same every time. I don't really contour any differently ever. So yeah, we've had a really nice few like UK breaks, but we've actually just booked to go to Rhodes, which I'm so excited for. We're going in June, so end of June, beginning of July, we'll be in Greece, in Rhodes, which I cannot wait for. The only time I've ever been to Greece before that was Mykonos, and we were only there for 4 days in Mykonos, so I'm hoping that this will be like a long enough break. We're going to be there for 6 nights, 7 days, whereas before we were there for 3 nights, 4 days. That makes sense. So hopefully this will be enough for us to have a, you know, a realistic break. I didn't want to book anything that would be put too much pressure on us to do things. Does that make sense? Alex is definitely a big doer when we're away. He likes to, which is totally fine. He likes to do things, which honestly is totally fine. The only issue is that I'm a relaxer when we're away. Not that I don't like doing things or getting out there, but I also like to have some time to relax. It's very important to me. Otherwise it just doesn't feel like I'm on a proper holiday. I'm not having a, you know, a proper break from life. So I don't mind doing like touristy stuff. I don't mind doing, you know, sightseeing, treks, like walks and treks and stuff, boat trips, but I need to have some time to relax as well. Otherwise I get really cranky, really cranky, just because I am a bit of a sun baby. Not that I sit in the sun because I burn, I sit in the shade with factor 50 on. Got to remember your SPF. I'll be covered in fake tan sitting in the shade, but it is important to me to just, you know, get a swim in, read a book, you know, listen to some music, read a magazine, have a cocktail, you know, that sort of thing. So I am looking forward to not only doing, you know, a few bits, but looking forward to a much needed break. This will be our first abroad trip since COVID started. Literally that year, 2020, before COVID kind of happened in March. It's weird looking back on the timeline, isn't it? At March, in the January, I was in Paris for my birthday, and then after that, my friend moved to Spain. So we did a little road trip where we drove through France to Spain and back again. And that was all in the same year COVID happened. Which is weird, isn't it? It's weird to think about. So yeah, honestly, looking back at that is very strange. So that year that COVID happened, I still went away, you know. Yeah, it's weird to look at, but this is our first trip away since that COVID. Since that COVID hit us, since COVID happened essentially. So we're very much looking forward to having some time away, having a good break. I know a lot of people have been away since COVID happened. Quite a few of my friends have been away, you know, a number of times, but we just didn't think it was right, especially the first, I don't know, we just didn't. A lot of our friends have actually been away a few times since COVID has happened, and they always ask us like, oh, why haven't you gone, why haven't you gone? And I just don't feel like it just wasn't right for us until this point. I think it's only now, by the way, I'm only rubbing this in because I've literally hit pan. Like, it looks like I'm going for a lot. I've hit pan completely. This is the Kevin Aucoin, the sculpting powder in medium, and I will get every last bit of it out because it's that good and I'm really sad about it. But yeah, we just didn't feel like it was for us. We didn't feel like, just personally, we just didn't feel like going away. So we decided to wait, and so this summer, yeah, going away a few times, going away with work as well, which is really nice. Doing some press trips and that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing a little bit more of the world this year, and hopefully that will continue into next year. So excited for everything to be, the world to be opened up to me again, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I decided to finish the look off camera just because I feel like this video is already getting really long, but this is the look. I decided to add some freckles. I'll add some lip liner when I can find it. It's not in my normal makeup bag, so I don't know where that is. It's probably in a handbag somewhere, so I'm gonna have to dig that out. And then I'm wearing a new mascara. So I started using the Lash Paradise in Waterproof just because I've been wearing falsies like every day, and I feel like I don't want to be wearing them every day. It's just so much hassle. Sometimes it gets really infuriating. I'm not the sort of person that can just like pop them on. It does take me a little bit of fiddling. I think it's just because I have small eyes. So I decided to just invest in a good mascara. So I've been using this one. I think next time I go and get my brows done, I've had them laminated by the way. Next time I go and get my brows done, I think I'm going to go and get a lash lift as well, just because it will help with the not wearing false lashes as much. But I am very much enjoying this mascara. It's definitely buildable. Like, I'm putting more on now and just makes them darker and longer. For my lashes anyway, they're usually non-existent. So I'm pretty impressed with it. Now that my makeup's done, let's do my hair. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how I do my hair now. So I'm just gonna put my straighteners on, wait for them to heat up. I usually start off with 4 sections just because I have very thick hair. My longest layers are quite long, but I do have loads of little layers like cut into my hair, so it's not necessarily like all super long, one length, super thick, but it is thick. I have a lot of hair, so I've got 2 space buns, and then that's just the straighteners they're on. These are just the GHD Golds. Had them for a while now, still absolutely love them. So this is essentially how I start off, just by separating my hair. I've also just sprayed in some heat defense spray as well. This is the Tresemme one. My favourite isn't the Tresemme one, my favourite is definitely the Kerastase one, but it's a little bit spinny, and I grabbed this one in Boots because I needed it desperately, and it's lasted me ages. So I also like the sprayer. That's it. I also thought I'd just show you what I'm using in the shower at the moment on my hair. So I start off with the Kingsley Elasticizer deep conditioning treatments. I've been using these for ages, since uni. They have sent me these, which is amazing. Thank you so much, Kingsley team. But I haven't bought these myself. I've been buying them since my second year of uni. So it has been a solid 8 years that I've been using this, so it's safe to say I love it. Okay, you put it on like just before you wash your hair. You can leave it in for like 20 minutes. It also comes with a cap that you can put on as well. You can choose whether you want to or not, and then you just leave it in for 20 minutes, and then you condition, or shampoo and condition. So these are the ones I've been using. I did cave. I bought the Olaplex. I did it girlies, I caved, but honestly I love it. I know a lot of people say, oh, it's not worth getting the Olaplex shampoo and conditioner because they don't do anything. They don't have the Olaplex in them. My hair feels really soft. It feels really soft. So I'm going to continue using them. The only problem that I've found is, because I do have thick hair, I'm running out quite quickly. I've only had these for like, what, a few weeks. And I'm running out pretty quickly. And for how much these cost, don't know, it's always worth looking around for a good code or something, because these were quite expensive and I am like getting through them pretty quickly. So I'm gonna get to the end of both of these and then come back with my thoughts and opinions, because so far I think they make my hair look really soft, and my hair does style better for sure after using these, so we'll see. And then one of the things I bought recently, I've only tried it once, so honestly I can't like swear by it or anything, but it's the Charles Worthington Plex Toning Shampoo, and it is this colour, so it's this colour here. Don't know if you guys can tell, but it is this colour. So that is the product there, and it is, there you go, you can probably see there. Yeah, it is blue. It's blue, and basically it's what a purple shampoo does for blonde hair, this does for brunette hair. As you can see, I do have a lot of warm tones running through my hair, probably not as much now that I've used this. I had a lot of red, orange running through my hair, also because underneath some of this is blonde, so it has been dyed over and stuff like that, so sometimes you get that yellowy orange peeking through. This has managed to tame that. I can't swear by it because I haven't used it more than once, so I will let you guys know how I get on with this, but so far so good. One thing you definitely need though is gloves. The first and only time I've used this, my nails went blue, but that's okay because the next day I had a nail appointment, so I kind of timed it right without thinking about it. But the next time I use this, which will be this coming week, I'm definitely gonna use gloves for sure, because this is strong stuff. When it says here salon strength, they're not joking. It will dye your nails, your hands, everything you own. Okay, so I went ahead and curled one side just to show you guys what it looks like after I've curled it. So that is the difference. Obviously you lose a bit of length when you curl your hair, but yeah, let me just do a little bit on this side for you guys, because I know a lot of you do struggle with curling with straighteners, which is completely normal. I used to so much. I'm going to do it looking in the mirror to show you guys. You clamp, flip backwards on itself, and then you just kind of pull down this. It's a little bit awkward to show you, but... and then you get a little curl like this. I just prefer the way that those curls look compared to with a curler. I've yet to find a curler that I actually think gives me really nice looking curls that aren't too done and too princessy, if you know what I mean. I feel like sometimes they can be a little bit, see, look, flip, flip, pull down. yeah, curls from a curler can sometimes be a little bit too done, too princessy. It's not my vibe. So I prefer it like this. I just feel like it looks a little bit more, kind of more beachy, as opposed to really done. Plus you can choose with the sort of straightener curls how curly you want to do it. Obviously the faster you run your straightener downwards now, the more loose the wave. So the slower you take it, the more curl you get. So I personally like taking it quite slow because my hair's so thick that the curl does drop really quickly. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish this all off camera and then I'll do my bangs with you guys and I'll show you how I do my bangs. Okay, so I have curled all the rest of my hair. Let me show you it anyway. So this is just with the GHD straighteners. So I'm just gonna leave it like this. It's a little bit much at the moment, but the curl will drop out for me pretty quickly. I'll probably just give it a brush through and put some oil in it and it will be good. So these are my bangs at the moment. This is the kind of length that they're at. Actually, let me tilt the camera a little bit. I'm wondering if that will be better. I just feel like it'd be better if you could actually see the top of my hair. So these are my bangs at the moment. So what I usually do is just brush them up, very generously spray with heat protectant, and then I will part my hair ready to curl each section. So do is like brush it up, make sure there's no knots in it, and then I'll grab my straightener, clamp it and flip it like that, and slowly go directly up. Hopefully you guys can see that. Like very slowly go directly up like this. You can see my roots there. How funny. So bad. And then you're left with a little curl like this. I always brush this like immediately. Can you see? And then you've got this little kink, the hair. Can you see that? And then what I'll do is I'll just grab a clip and then just kind of get it in the position I want it to be in and like clip it in place. And I'll usually just have a little play around with where I want it to go, the sort of position I want it in, how I want it to sit, and then just pretty much just clip it in like that and then just leave it there for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to do the other side and I'll be back in 10 minutes. So just to show you, I couldn't find the other ones of these, so I'm just using just regular sectioning clips. These ones are a little bit better because they don't leave like dents in your hair or anything, but just for like showing you purposes, I've just put these ones in and I'll just leave them like that for a minimum of 10 minutes. Turn my straighteners off now. They're done. And I'll leave them in for a minimum of 10 minutes. I've done this kind of backwards, so I did my makeup first. Usually I'll do my hair first, then I'll do my makeup, so then at least all of this would have been in for like half an hour by the time everything else is ready. But I'm just going to leave these in. I've got some emails to reply to, all that sort of jazz. I've got, you can't even tell, but like literally next to the floor to me, I have the biggest pile of clothes to sort through, so I'm gonna get a coffee, I'm gonna sort through all these clothes. Okay, so I've literally just changed into a pair of jeans, a little corset top. Look how cute it is, I'll link it down below. It's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna brush out my hair just to show you guys the final look. Usually I won't brush it out really straight away, but I will show you just because my hair drops quite quickly. So yeah, this is the look. These little bits at the front will drop very quickly for me. So give it like an hour and they will drop into like a really nice curtain bang, more like that, as opposed to being like up here. That just takes them a little bit longer to drop. But yeah, that is the look. You can put some hair oil in, some hairspray, depending on what you like. Let me show you it from the back, from the side. It is my favourite way to style my hair. I just think it looks really cute. You will get some of these little wispy flicky bits, but they will kind of die down over time. But yeah, that is how I style my hair. I thought I'd also show you guys a few little bits that I have that have kind of come in, not necessarily PR, but some skirts, because I've been buying some skirts. Let's talk about it. I bought quite a few skirts. Alex is not best pleased. Alex is not best pleased. It's like, you have one body, how many skirts do you need? And it's not even summer yet. I know, but I get the excuse of this is my job. So let me show you what I picked up, and I'll link everything down below should you want to pick it up too. So you'll see a theme here, colour. So let me just show you one by one. Right, okay, so this one is from Zara. It'll be in my Zara haul as well. I don't know if it's up yet. If it is, I'll add a card, but from Zara, so cute, like not stretchy, but like fits really nice. Actually, it is a little bit stretchy, fits really nice. I got it in a size medium, and look how cute. It's just so cute. Next up I have this one from Zara, which I'm going to show you anyway, because so many people were asking me questions about it over on Instagram, and you can still pick this up on Depop. A lot of people are selling this. It's from last year's summer collection, similar to the one I just showed you. Has a zip up the back. Really, really cute. So flattering, really nice, and you can pick it up on Depop, which is even better because it's pre-loved, and it is still really cute. I'm really glad I kept this one in my wardrobe. I know a lot of people were kind of getting rid of theirs, but I was so happy I kept it because this sort of like bright colour pop is still very much in. Next up on a similar kind of colour story is this one from Bershka, if I can get it to work. Yeah, okay, so this one from Bershka. Look how cute. Dreamy. Are you telling me this isn't holiday? I'm going to Spain, Italy and Greece this year, I think. So can you imagine this just in any of those places? This skirt with a little strappy cami top and a pair of sandals or little strappy heels. Dreamy. So I got this one from Bershka. It is in a size small, and I'm like a 10-ish. And it was $25.99. I bought it in store and I was so happy I found it. I'll try and link it down below if I can find it. So cute, love. And then I got this one from H&M, which so many people were asking about. It was $9.99 and I got it in a size 10. Really cute. It's got like little ditzy flowers on it. Really, really cute. It is quite short, but I am 5'2", so for me, it's not that short. I'd say give it a go if you really like it, but it is, as you can tell, quite short. On me, it's literally the perfect length. So if you are more like petite, so 5'4" and below, this will be, you know, perfectly fine on you as like I wear it on like a higher on my waist, but if you are taller, you might want to wear it lower, but depends on your preference in terms of fit. And then I got this skirt from Primark, which I love. Again, size 10, it was £13, and it is just a little midi, which I love. Look how cute. It's also got the kind of ditzy flowery print. I just think it's really sweet, and I love the colour. I think it's going to look so good with just a tee in the summer. Love it. Also, if you're following me on Instagram, you'll probably already know, but I'm selling quite a lot of designer items that I'm just not wearing. I know that a few of you are like, oh, you're gonna regret this, but I'm just not wearing them. So they're all on my Depop at the moment. I think the only one that's gone is the Prada. You probably recognize the Prada. It's been in a lot of my photos and stuff, and over the last autumn and winter, it featured a lot on Instagram, but I wasn't actually using it in real life. And to me now, it's kind of getting to the point where if it's just a bag for pics, I want it to be like a going out bag. So for example, this bag is almost completely useless. You can't fit anything in it. I don't even think I can fit my phone. Oh, maybe just. Okay, so this is my phone. Got the 11 Pro Max. Just fits. But other than that, it's kind of useless. It doesn't fit much in at all. This is the inside pocket. Because it's padded, most of the space is taken up by the actual material itself. Shall I see if I can actually put my phone in here? Because I don't know if I can. Okay, just. And I feel like I could fit a card holder in as well. I don't even think I could fit a lip gloss or anything in there. So it is a literal pointless bag. But it is an evening bag. Okay, so this is a bag for pics and a bag for the evening, for sure. I could probably fit in, at best, squeeze in a tiny mini lip gloss, a card holder and my phone. Definitely one of those bags that's more for evening. You can't fit much in it, but I'm actually okay with that. I might do a whole video on just this bag itself because it needs its own video. But just as an example, the Prada one that I had, I was not grabbing it, only for pics. And if I'm not using it in the day-to-day, I feel like for me, I actually have a longer strap for this, so it actually goes over my shoulder. I bought a long strap for it, so it will go over my shoulder. So I can wear it as a shoulder bag, I can wear it as a crossbody bag. With the Prada, it's so big, it can't really be a shoulder bag because it's only got like a handle like this. And then it has a strap, but then it also pulls because it's so big, and it pulls at my shoulder and it pulls me forward, and I don't like it. It makes me feel very anxious. I prefer things on my shoulder, like my other coach, Tabs. She sits on the shoulder, she's cute, more me, whereas when they're round like this, I just feel like when they're too big, they really do kind of, I don't know if it's just because I'm short, because I'm 5'2", but like it just pulls me forward. So I'm gravitating more towards these than I am those kind of really big bags. I'm gravitating more towards these than really big tote bags. Actually, I still think I have my Prada. I haven't sent it off yet, hold on. So this is the Prada that I sold. I absolutely love it, like look at it. It's gorgeous, I love it, but I just wasn't grabbing it because you literally can put it here. You can't get it up any higher. You got a little, like little connections inside where you can put it as crossbody, but because it's so big and I'm so short, if you look at that, it's pretty much the whole size of my torso. I have a very short torso. It's the entire size of my torso, and it was just pulling me forward, and I just didn't like it. Because I'm short as well, it hit my leg as I walked, and it just didn't work. I'd never really held it like this. Maybe when I'm running out of the door and I'm throwing something in the car, this would be the bag I'd open and go, you know, it fits everything. Chuck, here's some nail varnish, chuck everything in, and then go. But really, I wasn't loving it. I wasn't using it like I wanted to. This definitely turned into more of a chuck and go bag for me, and I just feel like it deserves better. It deserves more than that. If I want a chuck and go bag, I should really get like a Louis Neverfull or something like that, where I can fit in loads. Like I can fit my whole life in it. This was just more of a, it holds stuff, let's put stuff in it, and then it would just pull me down, and it just kind of wasn't working. And I love it, but it needed a new home. I'm glad it has a new home. I'm actually sending it off today, now that I'm actually going to send it off today. So bye Prada, you've been a fab little bag. But I love pre-loved designer. I love kind of you know, giving back and recycling bags that like I'm not using, and someone else is going to really get this and love it and wear it, and I'm so excited for that. It's going to get the wear that, for instance, this one is getting for me. So yeah, and if I do sell this, I feel like it then grants me the ability to then buy a new bag that is going to work for me. So swings and roundabout, pros and cons, silver linings, girls. I think I'm going to wrap up this video here because I feel like it's really going to be a long one with makeup, with hair, with a skirt haul, with a little bit about my bag. So I feel like that is going to be enough from me. I feel like I've talked all morning. Gonna finish my coffee, gonna edit some videos, and hopefully I'll be back up and running like on YouTube like normal. I know I haven't been around, I know. If there is anything that you have missed from me or would like to see from me, pop it in the comment section down below. If you like this video, as always, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content from me, and I will see you a lovely lot in the next one. Bye.